Hey, the cops calm down. So there's that. I believe they're all gone. Yep, even though there's always ones passed out on the floor everywhere. That's kind of funny. I guess I might as well try to get the stuff off their bodies. Everyone's alive still, right? Yeah, you're just knocked out. Take your gun. You two are gonna wake up in a hilarious stack on top of each other, so that'll be funny. Enjoy that. Then here's the third one. Got him. Then here's the big mech guy. Woke up, he got knocked down way over here. Oh, more ammo. Alright, so now we know that if you EMP exosuit guys, you can punch them, basically. Wasn't sure, but now we know. Hey Dusan, I can get you out supposedly, even though it seems like there's more guards here than those four.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
Both, really. Technically. I have a job to do, jeez.
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect ARC, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of ARC.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if ARC was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with ARC. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what ARC is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... he is no longer the... he has no more of... shit. Power? Something. Freedom? How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the ARC elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help. Thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
I don't know, if you're wanted, you might want to sleep in a different bed tonight. Just a vague idea, you know, just a feeling. How is he gonna get out of here? Is there actually a clear path? I cleared out one room. I don't know how he's... Yeah, he's gone. He's magic. I guess with the immediate guards taken out, there might even be an exit on this floor. Oh, hello. Hey, get out of here. You're in my way. Yay! Crafting parts, windows that go nowhere. Having a sweet time. Hello? Nope. Doesn't seem to be a lot more going on around here. Is that a crate that opens? Nope, those are just file boxes. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to crouching. There are guards way down there, I think. I really just need a vent that takes me out of here. Alright, that's the cells. Where am I on the map right now? Is that the front door? Oh, that's a staircase that goes up. Ah, that staircase is access to the normal part of elect. So if I can get up that staircase, I'm suddenly in a place I'm allowed to be in. But because it's another access point, it also has lasers to guard anyone from getting in. So I gotta be careful here. Alright. That's a start. So that's what stealth is good for now, is little hops, basically. Oh wow. Kind of an easy workaround, isn't it? That there's just a... Oh, he's turning around. Haha! I was out here the whole time. No, this is normal. Haha! Yes, I was not trespassing in any way. Please ignore the bodies. What's that? Oh, scrap. There we go. Alright, you do your job. Can I talk to you? Or do you freak out if I walk up to you?
I can't let you go any further.
Okay. We've had walking into areas dialogue with people before, and so I didn't know if I could trigger something there. I was thinking in terms of like the corrupt guy that tries to get you to buy passes and stuff like that, because he had a whole operation with his. Although that was pretty different though.
This is Otarbot Covert. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Barcavelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Sentry Markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
Here it is. It's coming back on me. It's like a children's area. Well, that just makes everything darker. So the gangster that I made a deal with, so I could peacefully take his calibrator for future use later in the game, hopefully, which has turned out to not be the best deal because it's going to take a long time for our AUG worker to get it back to me, unfortunately, which kind of defeats the purpose a little bit.
It's just not fair.
But because I worked with him, now he's planning on using that as leverage to get me to quote-unquote eliminate a shopkeeper. And that's already dark territory. At that point you gotta wonder, is it better to do the thing, or is it better to just ignore him and then face the potential consequences when he might turn on me later? Yeah, this is a whole children's area with a noticeable lack of children and a presence of crying people. There's not a good mix usually. Flesh and Chrome, Chapter 9, Thumper. This is fictional, right? Yeah. The closed circuit club was busy. Cogs and cog lovers I didn't get on with either, but it was the only lead I had. A rooster was all lit up and crowing on stage. He sounded good, looked even better. Maybe even got enough maybe even got enough to change my mind about the place. I signaled the bartender. He'd already been pouring a couple of fingers of his cheapest rotgut. He slid the glass over. Help ya? You the manager? His face twisted into what I can only guess was a grin. His left eye was augmented. I don't know what he was seeing, but he was eyeballing me like I was blue. Closest we've got. Frida Allers, you know her? Sure. Hop tables for me. Belt out a tune once in a while, what? He got real quiet, real quick, and his eyes fixed on something past my shoulder. Was this? Little Natch asking questions? I turned, slow and steady, keeping my right arm behind me on the bar. Close to the small of my back, there were 5 of them, and a few more were getting up from their tables. The mouth was a big one, rough and ogged. They all were. I got your answers right here. He raised an arm with a metal stump where his hand should have been. Started pistoning like a slow-motion jackhammer. I smiled and finally got a grip of the pineapple I'd been digging for. P14 EMAG, EM pulsar. I always keep one in the rear hip holster. These boys be waking up with a hell of a headache in the morning. He's got an EMP grenade in his back pocket for dealing with AUG attacks, which it's the exact kind of story you would write because you're gonna have it's the type of story you'd write specifically to like make it feel more normal to think of the AUGs as the enemies, basically. Wow. This is the Udalek nursery. This is literally a nursery. It's not even... I thought that it was maybe just a weird stack of items that just got thrown away. But no, this is supposed to be... There's supposed to be kids here.
Access denied.
Oh wow. Weren't you fast about that? Wow. So much for rank 1. Let's try this again. There we go. That's what 30% usually feels like. Nailed it. Hack everything.
Access granted.
Oops, and thing fell over. Yay! Nailed it. Alright, from Christopher Davis to Audrey Stanton. Let's go to the beginning here. From Audrey Stanton to Christopher Davis. I've been looking over our records of the Udalek complex and I'm seeing some pretty scary infant mortality numbers. I'm going to run the math again, but if these numbers hold up, I'm going to have to recommend that all women have pregnancy tests before being sent here. What kind of numbers? We knew IMR was going to be higher given the environmental factors. You need to understand that Udalek is basically a micro-third world. Not every child is going to survive. I did the math again. It's worse than I thought. IMR is 4 in 10, of which 90% are preterm births. Chris, I'm deeply concerned. We can't have women giving birth in this place. 4 in 10? Jesus. Okay, give me some time, a week tops, to sort this out with the board. In the meantime, I want you to get all of your patients on a course of anecdotal corticosteroids. I'll get back to you. So, all the babies are dying, basically. Well, like, less than half, but still, like, a lot of dead babies, which is a problem. From Christopher Davis to Audrey Stanton. Audrey, I've spoken to Dollarhide. He isn't going to raise the alarm on the IMR issue inside Udalek. He said that the pool you're getting your numbers from is too shallow to be accurate. Fucking bureaucrat. Did you know he's a Santo shareholder? Probably trying to protect his goddamn investment. Sorry. Anyways, I'm going to keep pushing this on my end. I think it's time I call in a very overdue favor. Do your best to keep your patients healthy. Chat soon, Chris. Well, that's some darkness. Yeah, I mean, I gotta make money and I gotta protect my investment, so let's, you know, more dead babies. It'll work out in the end. Just ignore them and you can't hear their cries. Ha 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 ha! From Nathaniel Brown and, well, it starts off with, oh yeah, Nathaniel Brown to Audrey Stanton. Greetings, Doctor. I have just learned of the disturbing facts you have uncovered in the Udalek complex. It is safe to say that this news has affected me greatly. It is also safe to say that Atticus Dollarhide is no longer in charge of things, nor is he a Santo Group shareholder. Your colleague Dr. Davis is in charge now, and he and I are in the process of organizing to have you and your patients transferred to a temporary facility in preparation for permanent relocation to our new Rabia site. The nursery program at the Udalek complex is to be scuttled immediately. I owe you a great debt of gratitude, Doctor. Thank you for your keen eye and your humanitarian spirit. Every life matters. Yeah, there's some dark territory. So here's Nathaniel Brown, the guy that's making Rabia, and we had a nice chat with somebody back in town that was singing the praises of Rabia and everything, and it's supposed to be a haven, but didn't he literally make this place? If I remember correctly, Nathaniel Brown's previous location that he built was the Udalek complex. And yes, they say that the government took it over, and that's the reason why it's a giant nightmare right now, but you can't help but wonder if after one failed project, if other projects might fail similarly, whether it's due to his own negligence or not. Mr. Brown, how can I properly express my appreciation of your actions? I cannot thank you enough. Also, if I may say so, it is a personal honor to me to receive those compliments from a beacon such as yourself. I will begin preparations to have my patient ready when the transports arrive. These women and their children deserve to have a chance at a future. You are giving them that chance. Kindest regards, Audrey Stanton. You are receiving this automatic notification because I am out of the office. Oh, those keep coming up. That's a scary message because there's a weird lack of closure at the end where it's like almost not entirely certain if it happened the way that they said it would. So these are random civilians. We don't have context here. It's hard to say if... do we know what Audrey looks like? We don't know what Audrey looks like. The login image is just the nursery itself. Unless I'm supposed to know what she looks like already and forgot, which is possible. But, yeah. We don't have a picture of a blue-haired girl here to give context here, so this one's just listed as a civilian. So we don't necessarily know for sure, but that's kind of open-ended where stuff may have not panned out. He might have made promises and not followed up on it, and then that could be Audrey standing right there crying as a result of the last of her patients dying off or something like that. Or they could be gone, and this could literally be an evacuated, non-used part of the Utilec complex, and there's just somebody here crying for unrelated reasons, because that's happening, frankly, in most rooms at this point. That's just what happens in the Utilec complex, is everyone cries. Ooh, there's scrap in there. There's a vent in there. The question is, how do I get behind that vent? Aha. Don't look at me. I'm supposed to be here, don't worry. Oh, come on, man. There's clearly a space up there. Am I not supposed to be up there? Come on. I'm not entirely sure if I'm supposed to be able to have access to that spot or not. Oh yeah, I can. The game was just being stupid. Alright, that's fine. I can probably find a hole in one of these ceilings. Ooh, credit chips stashed up here. I'm detecting a lack of openings so far. Oh, this one has an entirely missing ceiling though. Less immediately useful than hoped, perhaps? Oh, there's no wall here. Okay. There's literally not a wall right here. That was a bit unexpected. What's in here? Can they see through the walls? I think I'm clear to stand up in here. Old man's prestige. Nope. Can they open the doors? That would be bad. Nope. Alright, don't stand up. It makes noise. Noise is bad. Ooh. Or don't walk while standing up at least. That's something. Oh, a supply crate. Add that to the system. Okay. A crate of supplies. I think that's going to be another currency type like neuropazine where I can give it to specific people for specific things. Ooh, what if I can give the supplies to that one shop owner to bribe him to go away so he stops being a problem for Gangster Man? Maybe. I'm hypothesizing. There's so much champagne up here. Champagne just feels like such a low priority thing to have in a place like this. Okay, that did not open me up to as much open area as I thought I would. Thought if I got access to that kind of place I'd get access to some behind area. Okay. We'll be fine. There we go. Don't be suspicious of anything, right? And now that door's unlocked, because I've opened it from behind. Alright, so, how do I get in here, though? I may just have to hack this, right? It has a hacking rating of 1, which makes it easy to hack. The main concern is the guard going back and forth. How about you? Rating of 2. Slightly more difficult. And there's also this back area that's attached to this one over here. Okay. One way or another, it's probably a good idea to just throw a save down. So that if this goes totally wrong, I go back somewhere. Is he done looking back? Hope so.
Anomaly detected.
I'll never get in trouble. I'll be fine.
Initiated.
I'm screwed.
Access granted.
Did I do a stop worm on accident? I think I did stop worm on accident. I've probably done that multiple times on accident.
Get out of here before I start.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving now. They got mad at me. They got mad at me for hacking the door, but they didn't actually shoot me. They just got suspicious. So now if I just leave, the door might be... The door probably will stay unlocked. I don't know. But yeah, I just realized that left stick clicking is assigned to using a stop worm. I've probably used stop worms on accident multiple times just because I, like, move the joystick a little too fast or a little too hard. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Doop. All right. Just gotta let him casually walk by and not be all suspicious today. Okay. Door's closed, so as long as I'm quiet, we should be good. Hello, weapon briefcase. Hello, crafting parts. Hello, supply crate number 2. Yeah, that's gotta be like a story currency. Oh, destructible vent. That's gotta make noise. So far, I've been caught because of destructible vents 0 times, but I'm at least gonna wait for him to go to the other side before I start playing with that. So you never know. Any suspicion this time? No. There's beds in here. So I can. Oh yeah, all 3 of these things are connected to get to each other. Interesting. Okay. So we don't have to do any more hacking at this point. Hello. Secret revolver. Reveal software. Who's hiding out in here? Seems like they're gone. Biocell. It actually seems like someone made a secret home in the middle of the supply area somehow. Or somebody was being held prisoner in this specific cell. I think somebody was being held prisoner in here. And perhaps over there was a different part entirely, and then this was the supply spot.
You're breaking the law. I won't tell you again.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's you.
What? I'm crouching. I'm sorry, what the hell? Oh, they're all running down somewhere. Are they not reacting to me? I don't know what just happened. I think we just had like a weird line of, like a weird glitch. Oh no, there's a silhouette saying that's where they think I am. Weird. Weird. It reminds me of that one time during Deus Ex Human Revolution where I was, as I was going around the location, I kept getting, they kept re-saying the hostile in this one building over and over again, even though I was hiding up an event. And later on, I was even hiding up an entire floor that had no guards on it, but no matter what I did, just crouching there, it would infinitely reset over and over again. And I wonder if it's going hostile over and over again via a glitch. I could be wrong, but I don't think there was any kind of, like, radial, like, detection screen going, well, like, you're gonna get detected in a moment here, oh no! Like, I don't think that happened. Maybe I missed it because it's kind of skinny and I wasn't looking for it because I was crouched and figured I'd be safe, but maybe they spotted me? I don't know. Let's get out of here. If I just move out of the area, I think I'll be good. Well, I got some supplies. More literally than usual, but yeah. Where do we keep our story items? There we go. So I have 2 supply crates, I believe. It doesn't really say how many I have, does it? It doesn't go in my inventory? I don't see it listed anywhere here. Wow, we have a crowded inventory again, though. Should probably pay a visit to a store sometime. Yep, they've stopped being alert. Alright, I'm very close to my next point, which means I'll be able to hack rank 4 stuff. The question is whether I should prioritize hacking rank 4, or if I should prioritize the ability to not get detected while hacking even more. Because our detection's becoming a little bit of a problem. They're detecting me more than I'd want them to, but ranks completely block me altogether. So probably ranks first, then stealth later. This place is extensive. Look at this place. Look at this place! These post-it notes? No, they're too big. They're just yellow paper. It's a bookstore. They have a bookstore in here? Are people reliable with that stuff, really? I would kind of expect people just to be taking it, honestly. Alright. So, speaking of story-related things, we got... Wait, is that... Oh, it's showing up as a main mission now, huh? Or it's showing up as secondary parts of the main mission. It's weird that something like dealing with the, It's weird that dealing with the guy from the store doesn't count as a secondary quest, but a main quest. So we need to get Tibor's keycard. He's not going anywhere for a while. While the cops roughed him up, confiscate a key card, get him out of the ARC. If we can track it down, this cop might be able to get it. First stop, the market. So in the market, there's a guy with a key card. I agreed to do a favor for Otar Bokveli. He expects me to eliminate Louis Gallo, and then talk to Lobos. That's part of the what we need to deal with. That's the passphrase and everything. So let's do the key card and Gallo first. And for either of those, I believe I need to go up. Right here is... Yep, that's Louis. Yeah, might as well just prioritize that, really. So let's try to go up 2 floors. See what we can get done there. Ovozelenia. Is that a secretary? That's a worm. This is a ritual to dead people, and I'm stealing stuff from it because I'm a monster. And no one's screaming at me. A lot of pictures of people, too. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh. Walking directly into a human being. Sorry. I apologize. Look at this place. There's so many little details here and so many little shops. Overhead water because you can drain it more easily when it's at a high space. Ooh. Interesting. The question is whether they put anything in this because it's like a yeah, I kind of figured. It's like a weird background detail storage container that's behind a bunch of stuff, so I figured they probably wouldn't put items in it. They were just using the asset, but it has automatically openable doors because those 3 doors are always openable. Civilian, can I talk to you?
Every week we get more people and less food shipments.
Nope, not really. Just the usual, just a little bit of the we'll call it the strife update. Can't open you up. You almost look unopenable, but there's clearly some kind of assets behind you. It looks like... Yeah, there's supplies back there. That's a very disheveled... Oh, it's broken off. That's not how rolling doors are supposed to work. Like, if that's the roll right there, it's supposed to roll down, but then there's this back part where it's like it's broken off and it's sideways. Maybe this up here is the rolling door, and this over here is a piece of warped metal that they've used to block off the path. Maybe the rolling door doesn't even work at this point, and they're literally like putting up a piece of metal to try to make it look like a closed door, and that's it. Wow. A lot of containers. A lot of... Wow. This place is so detailed. These are all circuits, and electrical cables, various computer parts for obvious reasons there, too. We know why those are here. You can use the breaker. Is there a lightning hazard nearby? No, not necessarily. Are you... That's a toilet, right? Right? You're not just like peeing in a water supply of some kind? Oh. Oh. I could have shocked him with the breaker because he was standing in water. That's horrifying. Does he have a card or something?
Come on, Blake. Give me a reason.
I don't think I currently have any reason to think that he has the key card I want. But that could have electrified the room. That's nasty. Alright. Maybe that's something I can use to my... We'll think about that later. Maybe I can use that in my... Hello, Joker. Maybe I can use that to my favor at some point if somebody I need to disable goes by. That said, that's probably a lethal takedown, and it's really not hard to just punch a dude. Even if there's like an implied post-augment fight coma that comes after Adam Jensen knocks somebody out. Let's see here. So he's right upstairs from here. We're close. We just came up from here. Taking it slow because there's so much detail here. Last thing I want to do is go fast through this area. Global Politics Review, Chapter 1. I'm not in a big not... Hello? I'm not... Whoa, he's got like the... Yeah? He's got the whole Repo the Genetic Opera face. The peeled over face. The face that was clearly used by... He was using the design for Handsome Jack. I think Anthony Birch actually openly admitted that Handsome Jack is based on a character from Repo the Genetic Opera. Ooh, Biocell. I am setting myself up for later by ruining everyone's lives. Yay. What if the game actually acknowledged that, like, at the end of the game? It's like, yeah, Jensen stole, like, so many goods and caused, like, 14 people's deaths because they couldn't afford food. That'd be some dark stuff right there. The part of the story that RPGs never tell is the fallout of being a giant klepto. Whoa, gunshot. Was it a gunshot? Someone just get shot over here? Did this person just shoot themselves? Can I open this? Can I open the window? Door? How do I get in there? There's not a vent? Oh, here we go. I think this guy just shot himself. Hang on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program
Come on.
initiated.
We get it?
Access granted.
We got it. Got it. And we got a new praxis. Let's go ahead and grab that next hacking rank. There we go. Rank 4 hacking. Alright, yeah, we heard... Oh, yeah. Yep. We heard a bang and there was a flash of light. I think I just witnessed... I think this guy just shot himself. Maybe after shooting these two? This probably has information about it. Let's see. Going back down. Anna is pregnant. I won't bring another child into this world. I can't. I tried to do right as a father and as a husband, but the fact is we are here in this place, this life, because of me. Albert, my brother, my friend, I think this is the last time we will talk in this life. Tu autem domin misere nobis. Or something along those lines. I'm coming to see you as soon as I can. The Cyclops has us pulling double shifts right now for God knows what reason. Let's talk about what's going on with you and Anna, okay? I'll be fine, trust me. Whatever it is, we can work it out together as a family. I love you, brother. Nope. They didn't work it out. I think he sent out that thing as a goodbye message before killing his family. And I think that the other message was the response he got from his brother, who's probably at work and completely oblivious to the fact that stuff's gone completely to shit and that everyone's dead. Yeah, there's some darkness. It's probably the wife and daughter or something. It's a little hard to make out who they are. God damn, there's another one. So there's 4 dead in one house. Oh, is that the safe's open? Is that where they kept their oh, pistol ammo? They got the so they grabbed the gun out of the safe and they shot everybody. Secretary? Cal, just what you always wanted. I dropped the hardware off at your place, but be careful with it. Lock it in your safe and don't let your family accidentally stumble on it. If the cops find out you're packing, you'll be in serious trouble and the ARC isn't going to be able to help you. Max. So he was part of the ARC. He was either part of or had contact with ARC, got a gun from the ARC, presumably for self-defense, maybe even to function as a member of the ARC, and then he eventually killed his entire family and everyone he was living with because of how bad things are at this point. There's some darkness. The fact that the safe is open pretty much narrows it down. Because why you wouldn't care about closing it again at that point, if that was your plan. Let's see. Let's find out what we can on the computer. There's so many little stories everywhere. And they're all nightmares. All of them, across the entire board. It's one giant ghetto nightmare. Oh, Jesus, that's not a good sign. Not using a reveal may have been a mistake.
Trace program initiated.
Just hack everything. Hack every direction. Go. There we go. I made it.
Access granted.
It was a little close. You never know what direction things are going there. Oh, it's Dr. Martine Ozaima to Anna Parapoviv. Hello, Anna. I've processed the samples you gave me yesterday. Normally this would be the part where I say congratulations, but I know this isn't the answer you're going to want to hear. Regardless, here it is. You are pregnant. Now, with the nursery closed, it's obvious we will have to get you out of Golem City if you plan on keeping the baby. Do you still plan on keeping the baby? I'm not going to preach, but you know my feelings on this. Of course, I respect that is your decision. I only ask that you think of what it means if your decision is final. I would refrain from telling Cal until we can work this out. Just remember that you're not alone, Anna. I won't let you down. Your friend, Martine. Ah, there's darkness all around. So the nursery is closed down. She was going to have a baby. And we've heard about the infant mortality rates here. And everything's closing down, and no one's getting the proper responses, and no one's getting the care they need. And the father found out and decided to kill everybody instead. And then the good old murder-suicide, huh? God damn. Alright, ending this one on a downer, aren't we? See you guys next time.